When it comes to multiplying and dividing scientific notation, you don't need to make sure they match the same way that you do when you're adding and subtracting. Instead, you want to focus on your laws of exponents. And just to review, when do you add exponents and when do you subtract them? Right? So in the first one where we're multiplying, that is when we add exponents together, and the bottom one where we're dividing, that is where we're going to subtract exponents. The actual numbers you're just going to do like normal. So for example, we're going to just grab our calculator, or if you know it by heart, 6 times 3 we know is 18. And I'm going to add the exponents together and get 10 to the 8th power. We can't say we're finished though unless our final answer is in the proper format, which I can see I have more than one digit technically in front of my decimal. So I do want to go ahead and make this number a little bit smaller by moving the decimal one time, which means my exponent is going to get a little bit bigger. So my final answer here would be 1.8 times 10 to the 9th power. Now with the bottom one, we're going to subtract exponents. So I'm going to end up having 6 take away 4, which I know is 2. So I'll do that part first. And I am going to just divide 15 divided by 6 in the calculator, and I get 2.5. I can see that this final answer is already in proper format because there's one digit in front of the decimal, so I'm okay to move on from here. Let's try a couple more examples. So the first one, again, we are multiplying, so we are going to add those exponents together. Even though they're negative, they're both negative, so they do in fact just become -7. And I am going to multiply 19 times 21. In the calculator, I get 399. Just like all the other problems, I need my decimal in the right place. This guy is going to get smaller by 2, so I need my exponent to get bigger by 2. And since it's negative, you do want to pay attention to the direction you're going in when you're talking about bigger and smaller. So my final answer here would be 3.99 times 10 to the -5th power. Last but not least, we are going to divide this last one. Since it is division, we are going to subtract the exponents, but remember, it's always the top exponent minus the bottom. So this actually becomes -10. So I'm going to have times 10 to the -10th power. I am going to do 5.2 divided by 1.3 in the calculator, and I do get 4. Technically, that is still just one digit, so that is okay for my final answer there.